welcome to Team Pessimism Racing. We're back on iRacing and we're back in the radical SR8, this time at Imola. Let's see how badly or how well it goes. Welcome back to the Game of Muscle YouTube channel. Click that like button and subscribe if you enjoy sim racing content. So here we go, guys. We've qualified 5th on the grid, which isn't too bad given that we literally just jump in and drive. No quali, but it's fixed setup and it's a fantastic track. One of my favourite tracks. So, what could go wrong? I'm here for the SR, says the guy at the bottom, Santiago Souza. Well, good luck, mate. It's SR8. Your SR is probably going to be decreased by the end of this. Let's grid up and let's hope for the best. I'm really enjoying these radical races, though. Fixed setup. Nice selection of tracks so far, and as long as you're using IRFFB, the SR8's okay to drive. Without IRFFB, I can't drive it at all. But with IRFFB, you get a bit of warning when you approach the limit, so you can hold it a little bit. And because of the downforce, if you've got a little bit of speed, you can sort of hold the slides a bit with this car without getting just auto bin. So that's really nice. Here we go on the grid, guys. I'm pretty happy with 5th place on the grid, to be honest. My rule is you have to quali in the top 8.
Green, green, green.
And I forgot to do the trick, which is to hold the brake and let go of the brake with the accelerator on. But it doesn't matter. We've only lost 1 place.
Right side.
Just got to get through here without dying. Come on. Cold tyres as well, so the tight left-hander coming up. Be really careful. There's a nice driving by the car that passed us. The pink car behind us did a good job of not hitting into me, which I really do appreciate that. That would have been a very short video. Oh no! Oh no, the pink car's dead. I hope it wasn't the guy looking for safety rating. I slowed up through the corner there to I slowed up to make sure that I wasn't going to hit the cars in front, and then someone sideswiped the pink car and flipped him. It was like a dustbin lid on bin day. Well, that's the cars behind us gone. I mean, I think I'm partly to blame for that. I was slower through that corner than you ideally want to be, but I was trying to avoid crazy crazy skids with cold tyres, and I was also being aware of the cars in front. So, but the pink car did nothing wrong. Whoever drove into him is the murderer there. Proper Jack the Ripper moment. Right, let's keep with these guys. Let's keep pushing here. You do get a nice bit of draft on these cars. So you need to make sure you're with people, otherwise it's like Skip Barber. If you're not with them, you're gone. "15 laps this race. Not a long race, okay. Oh, he's just lost his place there. He's trying to get past this guy as well. Jean-Philippe Lucas, really like his car skin. It's subtle. But, oh, Jesus. He's going to take the car in front. He's made a mess of that. He broke later to get in deeper there, I think, to avoid me. But then missed the brake point and I think gave the car in front of him a little bit of a tap. So I'm putting Jean-Philippe Lucas on the, on the list of let's be careful when we pass him cars. Oh, getting a bit of a slop there. We need to get past him. Need to get the Delta on the screen as well, so we've got a good target to go for. Let's do that. Oh, we had a very slow exit. Andy Richards. He's going to surely defend me. This downhill corner is very hard to get right. because it's so steep you don't get the braking purchase that you expect. And if you lock up, you're going into the back of the car in front. Santiago Sousa's left. Double draft here, this could be interesting. I'm just going to take it easy because they're probably... Yeah.
Alright.
So they're probably hitting to each other. He almost did. But they managed to both get through that nicely. Unfortunately, at the expense of Jean-Philippe, he had to back off there. There he goes. There's the audible complaint. Hopefully he doesn't rear end me. It was right to be a bit bitter because Andy Richards really run wide into him there. Which is not illegal, but it's a bit cheeky, you know. You're forcing the car on the outside to choose between potential race over, especially with lag and stuff, and just backing off. Right, come on. We're back where we started. Back in 8th place. I find with this Radical, normally you get at least 1 or 2 of the front runners binning it just from them snagging the brakes or something. So it's always nice to get a free Christmas present in your races. Oh, he's made a mess of that.
Right side.
Try and get up the inside. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he cut his tight there. I went to try and get the pass in, but because he was so slow, but that made me have to take a line that's really not ideal. Now we've got the Jean-Philippe coming back.
All right.
I'm going to stay on the inside.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I believe it's the safest place to be, but we'll soon find out. I've had to compromise my line into that, but it's okay. You do not want the car in front to escape us. I believe I've got the pace to get past Andy, though. So it's more a case of us wanting to get past Andy so we can maybe start closing on Paul Taylor. And definitely I don't want Jean-Philippe to remodel the rear of my car. So having another vehicle to buffer that would be nice. Although Jean-Philippe did a good job of avoiding accidents earlier, I think he might be a very conscious driver, but I think he might be a bit finicky on his brake pedal. But who knows? As the tyres warm up, people tend to get, you know, a bit better because they're getting used. You get used to lapping. The tyres don't lock up as easily. It's harder to make braking issues. Look at those flames coming out the back of his car. Andy Richards. We're coming for you, Andy. I'm in glorious 7th place. I know. Yes. Oh, we've got chat. Anger. That normally means there's been a crash. Yes, I'm in beautiful 7th place. I'm up 1 from my start. That's good. You always want to be up from where you started. That's the goal. Look at that draft. I'm going to go around the outside.
Car on your left. Clear.
I think he's missed it. We might be able to take it now with a good exit off this corner. No. I could probably brake later there. When you go around the outside of a car in those corners, you've just always got the risk of them understeering off into. Now he's defending, and that's giving Jean-Philippe a chance to come back at us here. Fair enough. I can't blame Andy Richards for defending like that. He's positioned his car perfectly fine. Very annoying, but you know, that's what you got to do. That's defending, that's race driving. Oh dear, you do not want to lock up on that corner because you just go off into the slidey-slidies. I think I am putting pressure on this guy though. He seems to be a bit more erratic now. His kettle is boiling. Really what I need to do is just wait here behind him until we get to the start-finish straight and then line it up so we've got enough of a gap behind him that we get the full draft to get a clean pass before going into T1. That's the ideal with this vehicle. So I don't actually want to try and make a pass on these corners, and I don't want to be too close. We want to just get a perfect exit on this corner coming up to get the passing. Let's see if we can do it. Get on the power. There we go. Now we should get full draft from this distance. It should be just enough that we can get on the inside for the final corner. I'm going to make it look like we're going up the right, but I'm going to overtake on the left. There you go. He left the left too far open. He should have put the car more to the left to defend the inside, really, but...
Clear, right side.
Now I'm on the inside. It's very hard for him to get past. A little bit of contact. I feel like I left enough space there. 0x contact. I think I squeezed him a bit, but I think that's okay. I think he was squeezing me as well, so a little kiss. A little romantic hug through the corner. Nobody lost any wheels. Happy times. Nice driving, I have to say, by Andy Richards and Jean-Philippe Lucas there. Now they're battling each other. Fine. Paul Taylor, 7.2 seconds. Oh, bit of a slide through that. Now it's really a case of getting into the Imola rhythm. Whoa, that's not the Imola rhythm. That's bouncy castle in a thunderstorm. Too much curb. 0.5 second gap. Might, unfortunately for me, he might be within range to redraft us. Go, go, go. Let's see if I can really get the power down. 0.7. 0.7. No, 0.6. I think I'm all right.
Got 10 left to go.
I think it's 0.4 is the draft distance. Right, here we go. A little bit shy on carrying the speed through there. This track's so good when you hook it up through that. Get the flow through those corners. You're sort of leaning the car through it rather than feeling like you're struggling the car through it. And you really need the cars with a bit of downforce on them or very grippy wheels to be able to do that properly. Paul Taylor, 5.6 seconds. I think we actually are closing on Paul Taylor, so 5th would be good. Oh, that was much better. Hooking up through there. You really have to watch out on the left there. Getting the AstroTurf. Getting the wheels on the AstroTurf. Car's not happy. A little bit of a twitch through that. Very slow through there. But we do have a 1 second gap from the car behind him. We are closing on the car in front. We've got a back marker as well that's going to be blocking the front runners. Now I have turned the tyre skid sound up in iRacing, so as much as IRFFB really helps to feel where the limit is and avoid going over the limit, the tyre skid sound is definitely worth turning everything down and turning the tyre skid sound up in iRacing, because it's a very variable audio signal for the tyre skid, so you can really clearly hear how much you're pushing the tyres through the sound. Oh dear, Andy Richards pwned it through there and I didn't. Looks like it's not over between me and Andy. The war continues. Second gear through that, much better. Now from the quali, I know I'm about 2 seconds off. So I'm definitely butchering a bunch of corners. I believe it's mostly that start section. You can brake surprisingly late in this car. Brakes on this Radical are actually phenomenal. That's better. 1 point, yeah, look at that. We dandied the chicane there. pulled away from the car behind and got even closer to the car in front. I'll take it. The wedge. The radical wedge. Yeah, we're getting faster. That's what I like to see. 5.1 seconds from the car. 5.0 seconds from the car in front. Bring it. 140. Look at that. I can break another meter later than that for sure. But those Imola corners are very, you know, you're like, oh, I can brake later. I'll brake later. And then you get to a point where you do brake just a little bit too late. And it's like, oh, that's it. I'll just ruin my entire race. That's why it's radical, guys. No half measures. Full-on radical racing. But, I have to say, despite its speed, AstroTurf, despite its speed, it's a very obvious car. That's what I think they're so great. They're like, in all the sims, R-Factor 2, AC, iRacing, with IRFFB, it's just a very obvious car. It does what you tell it to do. You know, as a result, the difficulty comes from that last fraction of time, because there's, you know, that's where it comes down to, because the base driving of the car is pretty straightforward. It just does what you say. There's no real surprises. It's pure attack and shuffle. Okay, we've got two back mark. They're in the pits. The guy that came for safety rating that got decapitated, he's in the pits, currently having his head reattached. Fortunately, the hands device kept his head attached to the vehicle, but his body detached. So, you know, half worked. Right, come on. Ooh! See that there? I can just, through the IRFFB, I can feel the back wanting to kill me. And I'm trusting the AstroTurf a little bit too much here. This car's got the downforce to allow you to get on the power, as long as you're not in a wicked sick slip angle on the AstroTurf, without too much issue. And I believe I can just lift through that corner, then brake into this. And ideally go into second gear. Not stay in the high gear that's useless for getting up that hill. If we keep doing this, we've got 4/10 already just through driving those lines a bit better. We will, before the end of the race, catch with Mr. Paul Taylor. 17 accounts he's got. That's how many times he's been banned from iRacing. Maybe he was born in 2017. Which would make him 3 years old. Which would explain a lot of the T1 accidents if we've got 3-year-old drivers in iRacing. They can't even reach the brake pedal, so you can't even blame them. Come on. 11 of 16. We can get this. Brake later, turn it in, you know when you're on it, because the car's starting to shuffle as you go through there. Perfect corners for really feeling what a car's capable of. Beautiful track. And too much there. But it's okay. Car's more forgiving than a Christian preacher. Right, here we go. 3.7 seconds. I hope Paul Taylor's sweating. Should be. The shark is coming. Lift. We can hit that curb. If you do just lift for that one, then you have to be very aware to brake a lot harder for the second part of that section. I quite like doing the blip to downshift that you have with some gearboxes. In fact, it's quite a satisfying process. Very slow through there. But better on the exit. We're getting in the 39s. I've definitely got in my skill.
Got 5 laps to go.
I could get a 39 flat. I know I'm personally capable of that. I don't know if I'm personally capable of that in this race. But I can really see and feel where we can gain the time. I'm gradually pushing it a bit harder each time. But I'm not pushing the baby out just yet because I feel like with the amount that I'm pushing, I can close the gap on Paul Taylor before the end of the race. It's going to be close though. You have to be really careful that you don't over trail brake through that left-hander because when you're trail braking, you lose that grip that you need to actually get through the corner. Whoa, 1x there. It's all right though because I gained some time and I didn't get flagged. Naughty muscle. Oh, bouncy bobbed. Yeah, I think staying in second gear is probably better because if you're bouncing on that corner and you then bounce and it slips the rears, you then have a really high chance of spinning there. So just staying in second and lining it up better. Maybe not smashing the curb so the car's not bouncing would probably be a good thing to do. 2.5 seconds. Gap between me and Paul Taylor. Paul Taylor, 17. We're coming. Oh, how long we got? 12, 13. 3 laps. Yes, this will happen. Merry Christmas will be early. He's the presents under the tree. I've had a peek. I know it's the N64 GoldenEye edition with the golden controller. And we're going to open it early. Don't tell Mum and Dad. I wish I got that for Christmas. Jesus, those were N64s were expensive when they came out, and the golden gun version was even more expensive.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Hum, the muscle's coming. Hum, the muscle's coming. Come on! I was so slow there, but he was as well. Come on. Right, guys. Second gear. Yeah, okay, second gear is the way to go for that. Right. Let's just push it. Let's risk it. We've got to do this. Because we're going to need at least 1 lap to be able to get the overtake in. So, we need to close this gap by the end of this lap. Risk it all. Risk it for a biscuit. All or nothing. All in. It's cool. All in with my 7 and 2. Oh, yeah, look at this. Risking it. Nearly ran out of track. Come on, got to be on his tail for the end of this lap. Go, 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 go. It's time to give birth.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Oh, the pressure's getting to him. exactly where I wanted to be there. We've got a bit of draft. Perfect. Perfect. Come on, now we've got to get the execution. I mean, overtake done. He's feeling the pressure. He's all over the bloody shop now. If you're a car in front of with a car behind you, guys, you need to just blank out the car behind you and just keep driving as you were driving. Oh, Jesus. I got way more pace with that than I was expecting. So what I need to do is basically stay behind, get the draft overtake. Safest thing to do. I need to make sure I keep this distance. But I do feel like if I'm this close, there's a good chance he'll make a mistake from the pressure. So I might actually be able to get a good overtake safely earlier.
Last lap.
Oh, a bit too soon on the first gear there. Wide on the exit. Okay, I messed that up. Come on. Get it in there, get in the draft. Go. Oh man, I'm like 2/10 too far back. Right. So much for the nice clean overtake. It's going to be bonanza overtake. And great timing for a guy to leave the pit there with a broken car. Absolutely fan-bloody-tastic, you idiot. Why? That totally threw both of us off there. Come on. We got to get it. Go. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
A silly move. Go, 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 go. Get on the power. Get up the hill here. We might be able to get this. Oh, you're kidding.
You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Right. Oh, he's missed the corner as well. Go. He's got to serve a penalty, surely. Yes. Oh, my God. It's going to be ridiculous. Penalty battle.
Man, I hate this track. Car right.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's poked me.
Clear on the right.
Cheeky moves.
Left side. Stay on the right. Car right.
I take it. Oh my God! I don't know how legal that was from either of us.
Ticket flag.
Oh my! I mean, that was really.
Good job.
It was good. That was really good racing. He did a good job for it to not cause a spin. I think. I mean, I was being really cheeky there. That was some dodgy stuff. We'll look at the court of muscle there. The move on the inside was super aggressive, but I think he did have room to get around it. The third to last corner there. So I think it was fine. Let's see, guys. We got a dent in the back of a car from him hitting me, which is fine, you know. They're all 0Xs. Right, here we go. This is the move that I would question here. Let's see what... Court of muscle. So he served a penalty there because he missed the entry into the chicane. Now, I think I did brake late, and I did push wide because I broke late. But basically, when I went up the inside here, if there was enough room to go around the outside still without me hitting him, it's fine. If there wasn't, then I'm a very naughty boy. I mean, he's moving across on the brakes a bit. That's fine. You know, it's defensive driving. See, I'm locked up a little bit, but I'm not going to hit him there. I'm sliding. I'd already got this. Oh, no, that's all right. That is actually okay. I think that's fine. He's, you know, it's a squeeze. The contact from him is fine. You know, I actually think that's okay. It'd be interesting to know what you guys think in chat. I said it's really cheeky, but, you know, and then, so this is, I've exited the corner here, and I'm just doing a slow as possible single move across to the outside, kind of based off what he's doing. So it's and I'm not going to weave to block, but again, this is a little bit cheeky. I mean, I don't know. It's a bit cheeky. I think you could probably you could probably call me for that, because I've moved. Let's see here. I mean, technically there's another corner there, but yeah, no, it's me being a bit of an arse. So I'm driving in a straight line there. I've not made a move. Then I do move to the right, but you could argue I'm just following the corner. And then I just let my car run wide. So actually, you know what? I think it's okay. I think that's actually just textbook defending. I mean, it's really annoying. But I'm not weaving around erratically or anything. It's bloody annoying for the car behind. Sorry, Paul Taylor. It was fantastic racing. I have to give massive credit to Paul Taylor for, you know, so many drivers would have just rammed into me there. But, you know, he kept it clean. He did a really good job. And as a result, it was really fun racing all the way through. Maybe less so for him. Let's see it from his perspective. This is where it looks really bad for me. If I was Paul Taylor, I'd have been screaming. I'd be like, that bloody game of muscle, idiot. Yeah, no, I think that's all right. Like, you see here, he's actually turning in at the point where, yeah, it's 50-50. You guys are all going to be like guilty in the comment section. Brick wall of muscle. Oh. Look at that, though. Fantastic. I think, yeah, absolutely awesome. Really good fun. So, yeah, thanks for the racing, though. The guys in this, Jean-Philippe Lucas, Paul Taylor, top-notch driving from those guys. Both of them, you know, really clean drivers. Sorry if I upset you guys. I honestly think that my driving was fine. I don't think I did anything too illegal. But, you know, it was nice pushing, and we all got faster lap times from it. Well, I certainly did, so that's all that matters. But there you go, guys. You know, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more of these races, let me know in the comments. You know, I know these videos aren't the most, they don't get the biggest amount of views, but I like doing these races and concentrating a bit more, getting better, and also just doing like a sort of race commentary. It's different from live stream and it's different from review videos, so I quite enjoy it. It seems that we get really good watch times on these videos, so the people that do enjoy it seem to really enjoy it. The people that don't enjoy it just don't click them, so no one's a loser. Wow. So everyone's a loser, or no one's a loser, but you know, whatever way you look at it, I enjoy doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. But let me know what you think. But yes, until the next one, remember to click that subscribe button, remember to click the like button, and also if you're buying FANATEC equipment, please use our FANATEC affiliate link. Over to the credit screen. Thank you all the channel members, you're the best.